Hello everyone, Susan Winter here. Thank you for joining me for another discussion today. Life, love, all the things in between. Today I want to talk about, oh, this is tricky and this is good. When the partner says they want time and space. If anybody's in that situation, it strikes terror in you because it looks like a slow fade. So for my subscribers, thank you for coming back. If you haven't subscribed, please do so if you like what you hear. Let's go on. I'm reading your video requests, and this is anonymous. And Anon writes, recently an 8-month relationship came to what feels like an end when my partner said that she needed time and space to herself. Since then, text messaging slowed and then stopped completely. She won't answer my phone calls. Can you please comment on one of your outstanding videos as to what the other partner should do when it comes to a request for time and space? Is it best to move on? Is it best to be patient and wait? Is it a request for time and space code for an end all? Oh, Anon. Anon. Because I'm not working with you one-on-one, there are about 10 questions I would ask to absolutely clarify this. So I'm going to shoot it generically and then answer yours and give some provisions for other possibilities. 1, when somebody wants time and space, and we've already been in a relationship and you've gone past the honeymoon phase, 70% of the time, roughly, in my estimation, in my opinion, that is shorthand for, I'm not so sure about this and I'm backing out. And I don't mean to be dismal about it. I'm trying to tell you the truth, because otherwise we'd all take it very casually, like, oh, you need time and space. Good. Oh, that's cool. I'll take it too. But you know, and I know, anybody going through this knows the terror that it strikes, because we're pretty sure that they're walking away. And what's really cruel is if the person says to you, on top of this, but, you know, I don't want you to wait around. I don't want to hold you. I'm figuring myself out. I'm trying to figure out what I need, and I can't promise you anything. If they say that, you walk away. No questions asked. They've just told you, I'm going to take time for myself. I'm going to leave this relationship. Oh, by the way, don't bother to wait for me. Chances are I'm not coming back. So I'm just doing a really slow fade with an ambiguous ending so that I'm hoping you'll just die of lack of oxygen. Okay, so that is a no-go. So do you wait? Okay, waiting on a razor's edge. If somebody asks for time and space, and basically your relationship has gone really well, there are times, this is in that 30%, when it can work. When they say time and space, you've really got to do that. You've got to give it to them. But first, before somebody just arbitrarily says, I want time and space, you've got to figure out, what does this mean? How long do you need? Because they can't just leave and you wait. That's indefinite. So the discussion has to be had. How long do you need? When you say no contact, you're saying all contact. I want to be clear on how to assist you. And then, if you think it's a good relationship and you really do think they need some space, the best thing you can do is absolutely give it to them. And if you know my work, you know it's not just a matter of giving it to them, it's actually extracting your energy and completely redirecting yourself in another area. I know it's hard because the first 24 hours pass, the second, the third, now after 72 hours, you're like checking your phone. No, they haven't contacted you. And then maybe you white knuckle it all the way till Monday or Tuesday the next week. Now what happens? More times than not, you are angry. You're angry because you have had to wait and feel all the discomfort of a possible breakup, and you can't talk about it. And you're not supposed to. So you normally, what happens is that people lose their cool and blow up the bridge. And oftentimes it's a ploy because the other person wants you to do it so that they can say, gee, this definitely is not working for us. So they get to blame you for being upset because you're waiting on pins and needles for a week or two. So, rule of thumb, you never wait more than the time that you're comfortable negotiating within yourself. I mean, 2 weeks that's a really long time. What if somebody goes on a vacation? Somebody will go, okay, I did this, how can I say it? I kind of did it another way around. I was at a point that I didn't know what I had with somebody years ago. And this was all very new that I had to like qualify the relationship. We never did that. You're with me or you're not with me. So I said, look, I'm going to Australia and I'll be gone for about 2.5 weeks. Think about it. Here's what I want. I laid out what I wanted. I said, there's no right or wrong answer. Do what's right for you. But I'll be back at X date. The guy was waiting on my doorstep with flowers. Okay, so I guess that was a yes. But that's the kind of thing where I gave him time to figure it out. But when somebody does this to you, so Anonymous, in your case, if the time and space was not defined, here's a good sign for the 30%. I need 10 days to clear my head. They've given you a specific time. That means they're actually going to do that work. Then what's the rule? Are we dating people? Are we not dating people? Okay, so you've got to be very clear on if they're working themselves or if they're going to go out and look around. If you've got a partner that wants to go out, I need to see what else is out there. My suggestion for you, for your sanity, is to say, great, I think that's wonderful. By all means, do go. That's great. I think it's a good idea for both of us, actually. Why don't we just call it quits? And then have a clean break, and then everybody can reboot. I just dislike the playing field being uneven and one person waiting. If you wait, again, to recap, if you wait, it's got to be an agreement, X amount of days, and then you've got to agree there's contact or none. Okay, sometimes walking away from a person does allow them to miss you and see what they had and clear their head. I hope this helps you. Anon, in your case, I don't know. I don't know the details. Feel free to call me or like sign up for a consultation. This is why it's really great when I can work with you. I can ask the kind of questions I need to ask. Hope this helped everyone. Susan Winter from susanwinter.net. Please subscribe to my newsletter so you know what's going on, because I have lots of wonderful things each month to tell you. You can listen to this on Spotify or iHeartRadio. Oh, and come on my Instagram page, Susan E. Winter. A lot of people drop your DMs in there, so I can respond to you. Thank you, everyone. Take care now.